Ethiopia is dwelling on many projects which have been planned by the incumbent party under the leadership of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. These projects range from agriculture to information and technology. Parallel to these projects, the Ethiopian government is embarking on projects which address the demands and needs of the low-income citizens of the country. In his remarks on the inauguration of Addis Ababa Orphanage Center, the Premier addressed the government is placing high emphasis on the treatment and care of vulnerable people, including children.
የተጎዱ ሰዎች የሚያስብ የተጎዱ ሰዎችን የሚያግዝ አሰራር መከተል አለብን ብለን
We have underscored the procedure which makes us think and help the disadvantaged people. Thus, we built houses, shared meals, built sport facilities for the vulnerable people. Above all, many schools, including the school made for the blind in Addis Ababa, have been built. In Oromia, thousands of schools through the fund of the society have been built. All these works are helpful for the development of the generation and should be extensively continued. All mega projects alone cannot secure all-encompassing prosperity. To work on children, blind people, vulnerable and orphans is a good act on earth as well as heavenly. This should be extensively continued.
The Premier stated the Addis Ababa Orphanage Center found in Shagar city of Malkanunu sub-city, which is built with the support of the President of United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is a model for others. He appreciated the philanthropic act of the President of UAE to realize such a transgenerational act.
This school can be taken as a standard for other schools to be built. It's taken as a very good work. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Hamdan and his team for realizing such a model school. I also thank Sheikh Mohammed. This is called Mebruk in Arabic, which is meant good. Above all, this kind of work is very welcoming. It's heart-touching to work on orphans and the vulnerable all the time. I see this place as a renaissance dam. Children who attend here might be scientists, leaders, and doctors. If we become their true parents, these children would be great ones. These kind of deeds are very interesting and should be commendable. Dr. Hamdan and his team has done a good deed, and you should be proud of this.
The Premier applauded Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed for his support to the center. The Premier expressed the President as a philanthropist who gets to be satisfied by zero return investments we made on humans.
ሼክ መሐመድ ቢን ዛይድ የኢትዮጵያ ወዳጅ የኔ ወንድም
Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed is a friend of Ethiopia and a brother of mine. What makes him peculiar is he automatically responds positively to requests of projects which focus on the blind, poor and vulnerable rather than to focus on investments. Sheikh Mohammed has helped many projects in Ethiopia, such as in Halaba area, which had water scarcity problem that has been solved and made the society beneficiary. He has also worked many projects in Bale as well as built blind schools in Addis Ababa. As you can see here, he has built an orphanage school that can be taken as standard in Ethiopia. He has developed all this by using his wealth and sometimes by the budget of United Arab Emirates Red Crescent Organization. His mother, Sheikha Fatuma, has been supporting the poor, orphans and the vulnerable in Ethiopia. She has more interest to help the blind. We highly appreciate this.
The Premier has commended the philanthropic act of the UAE President and has regarded it as a very historical milestone for bolstering the bilateral relations between the two countries. Prime Minister Abiy has called for the extensive investment of such projects in the future.